이건 우리의 last call 서로의 밤을 울리던 그 목소리
Hi, Tiffany. Welcome back to my garbage disposal. How are you? How have you been, Tiffany? I've missed you so much. It's been so long since we last saw each other. It's been like, what, 1,000 years? 6,000 years? Today, we have a reading vlog. I had this idea in the early hours of the morning, hadn't slept. Insomnia was my best friend that day. And I had this idea of doing a vlog of going through the journey of trying to fall back in love with reading. That's what this is. I'm just trying to find the joy once again with the books. I think I'm gonna make this like a little series kind of thing, and we'll just go on like little adventures together, okay? Just like little weekly adventures of me trying to find the joy in my life again. How sad is that? That sounds so sad, but it's not sad, I swear to God. I did end up reading a book, so I don't want to say that I'm better than everyone. But I'm kind of better than everyone. Before we get into that, Tiffany, comment ça va? Ça va bien? Let's welcome today's sponsor, Rosetta Stone. Rosetta Stone is an all-in-one language learning program. And I've been using Rosetta Stone to learn French, la français, la France. And the way, Tiffany, that it could not be easier, I'm actually kind of blown away because in my head, language learning was something that was hard, intimidating, time-consuming. And with Rosetta Stone, it is like actually the opposite of that. I wanted to learn French specifically because I live in Canada. French is the second language of Canada. Not only that, but most of my friends speak French. And whenever they start talking French, because they'll do it to bug me, I always kind of feel like one day I will understand what you're saying. And with Rosetta Stone, it has been easy peasy lemon squeezy. The thing about Rosetta Stone and why it's so easy for me and probably for literally everybody who uses it, the fact that you can customize your own little schedule. Each lesson is like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Not only are you rewarded and being like, oh my God, I finished a thing, I'm so good at this. It doesn't take long at all. So like if you put aside 5, 10, 20 minutes a day, or even more than that, it feels good. I'll finish a lesson and be like, I'm a genius. Not to mention the dynamic immersion, which is this thing that is very fancy for Rosetta Stone. It's basically where they show you an image and then they tell you the word that is associated with that image. So like, for example, it'll be like somebody drinking a glass of water and then it'll be the word for drink. Rather than it being rote memorization, it's like intuitive. It's kind of like your brain's just making the connection because of the image and the word, rather than you being like, okay, well, drinking is actually this. Tiffany, if you want to learn a language, if you want to learn any language, you can do that right now. All you have to do is click the link in my description, get 60% off the lifetime language learning subscription, 60% off. That's a huge deal. And with this subscription, you could learn literally any language that Rosetta Stone offers for your entire life, okay? You have access to every single language for your entire, like your lifetime, from now until the day that you kick the bucket. That's crazy, Tiffany. You could learn French, you could learn Korean, you could learn German, you could learn Italian, literally any language that you wanted forever for 60% off. Click the link in my description, get the lifetime language learning subscription for 60% off. It's such a good deal. Thank you so much to Rosetta Stone for sponsoring today's video. Okay, let's talk about the book that I read for this reading vlog, which was The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig. Brava. You girlies were not lying when you were talking about Chuck. Charlie. Do you think Chuck is short for something, or do you think that's like his actual name? I kind of hope that his name is like Charlie and people just call him Chuck, because I think that's kind of cute. Kind of reminds me of Charlie Brown. Anyway, this book, I get it. I know why you guys are obsessed with Chuck Wendig. I understand it now. But let me tell you what this is about, because it's kind of crazy. So it's about this group of friends. There's 5 of them. There's Maddie, there's Lore, Owen, Hamish, Nick. These friends, they go to high school together, and one weekend they're out in the woods camping, you know, having a good time, drinking, doing drugs. You know how sometimes when you're a teenager and you do drugs in the woods? I don't. I don't know about that, but they do it in this book. And it's kind of crazy because, like I've said so many times before, and I'll keep saying it, nothing good happens in the woods. Nothing good is happening in the forest. Stay out of the forest. Get out of there. Anyway, while they're, doing this thing, they see this staircase that's just like randomly in the woods. Maddie, who's kind of like the group leader, is like, guys, let's go up the staircase. Let's do it. Let's go up the staircase. And everyone's immediately like, no. No, I don't want to. And Maddie is like, fuck you guys, basically, and goes up the staircase. And you would think like, okay, you just went up there and then you came back down. No big deal. No. Maddie disappears. Maddie goes through a little door that's in the middle of, in the sky, and just poof, vanishes, gone forever. So this friend group sees him. Oh, he's gone. And then they're left to not only pick up the pieces, everybody being concerned, like, this kid went missing. Maddie's family thinks that his friends killed him. Everybody thinks that they killed him. But they can't go around being like, he went up a staircase and disappeared. They can't say that. That's crazy. So anyway, 15 years later, Nick, one of the friends in the group, emails the rest of them and is like, guys, I have pancreatic cancer. I'm going to die. Why did I say it like that? And so everybody's like, oh no. Okay, let's go see Nick. So everybody goes to see Nick. But rather than like meeting him at like a hotel, they meet him in the forest. Because Nick wants to go up the staircase. And Nick wants to find Maddie. And that's kind of where the book starts. It's kind of crazy. It's a little bit crazy. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing my thoughts on this book, my little journey, keep watching. Hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe because, it helps me or whatever. I really appreciate it. Anyway, also don't forget to check out my Patreon. We'd love to have you. Okay, I'll see you later. Enjoy the vlog. Bye. Hi, welcome to my bed. Excuse my horrible hair. I'm gonna take a shower after I finish talking to you because I'm what the French would call les gros. I had this idea yesterday. I couldn't sleep because depression. I imagine that you're sick of me at this point because I'm just constantly like depression all the time. It has such a horrifying impact on my life and everything that I do. I'm also sitting on my bed and my cat is moving around, so sorry if the camera moves. I couldn't sleep. Excuse me, sir. Couldn't sleep yesterday, so I just like pulled an all-nighter, which is like a thing that I've gotten very used to. You would be surprised how many times I'm just like awake for 20, 30 hours. It was like 8 a.m. and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna brainstorm a few things. And I thought of this idea for a vlog of trying to fall back in love with reading. And I Googled, how to fall back in love with your hobbies, etc. And there were a few suggestions. So that's what we're going to do this week. We're going to try to have a bit of fun and read and not take ourselves so seriously. I've also decided that I'm going to, at the very least, read for 1 hour a day because that's totally reasonable. That's very manageable. It's better than the 0 hours that I've been doing. Reading and books have been such like a huge part of my life since I was a child. I'm sure most of you can relate to that. And so the feeling of disconnect from my favorite thing in the world, it's awful. I don't like it. I want to find the joy in it once again. And so this is where we're starting. I'm thinking I want to romanticize the ever-living fuck out of reading. I want to like have fun doing it. I want to go places. I want to see things. And I want to escape from reality. Lately, I've been escaping from reality via via dramas. But I'm thinking, why can't I escape from reality via books? Because that seems fun too. But yesterday, Monday, today is Tuesday, by the way. It's 9:47 a.m. Like I said, I pulled an all-nighter yesterday. I went to bed around 8 p.m. and then I woke up today around 3 a.m. I'm a little bit tired. My eyes actually like kind of hurt a little bit. Yesterday, I read for an hour and I happened to read 3 manhwa. I read Hyperventilation. This is a manhwa that I've had for a while. The way that it was underwhelming, the way that I read this in like maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, and the way that I was like, did this need to exist? Wasn't that good. I also read both volumes of Cherry Blossoms After Winter. I've already read the first volume, but I decided to reread the first volume so that I could then read the second volume. And the way that this is basically like Your Name fan fiction, it feels like YN fan fiction. I like it, it's fine, but I'm not convinced as to like why these characters like each other. It's like one of those things. It feels very fan fiction-y. I probably read for maybe like an hour and 20 minutes yesterday. And today, it being Tuesday, I think I'm gonna start reading my Patreon book club pick, which is The Staircase in the Woods by Chuck Wendig, because I need to read this for my Patreon. I am really excited about this because everybody and their mom, their dog, their cat, their grandma, their sister, their aunt loves Chuck Wendig. I don't understand it, but I also have never read anything by him before, so I don't really know what to expect, but I'm excited to read this. I hope it's good. If it's not, I'll be very upset with you. Very upset. A few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, my friend and I went on like a little road trip to Saskatchewan, which is another province in Canada, in case you don't know. Of course, I went to a bunch of bookstores while we were there, and they had this book in their horror section. And the moment I saw the cover, I needed it, okay? Because just the cover alone. What? Excuse me? That's stunning. Serving worm realness. I love this cover so much. So I'm thinking I might also want to pick this up because I've been really looking forward to reading it ever since I bought it. Those are the two novels that I'm interested in. And then I also am interested in reading some more manhwa, specifically The New Recruit. I think this is like an office BL romance, and I have all 3 of the volumes. I figured I might pick this up as well. I think what I want to do, I want to take a shower, and then I think I'm probably gonna get all snug and cozy up here in my bed and start reading The Staircase in the Woods. I also thought about maybe going for a walk, or maybe like going to just like sit down in like the grass and maybe read a little bit there too. I don't know. We'll see. That's my plan for today. Not a lot going on, but I'm excited for this vlog. I'm excited to see where it takes us. We're just like adventurous girlies, you and I. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a shower. I will see you later. Okay, bye. Bye.
이젠 사라지네 돌이킬 수 없단 건 우리 모두 알고 있었잖아 다시는 울리지 않을 우리의 last call 참 많은 일이 있었지 참 많이 울고 웃었지 우릴 스쳐간 수많은 그 밤 정말 이상하기도 하지 왜 이런 감정들은 한 번에 몰려와 날 바로 만들어 아주 작은 습관 하나 둘 셋 모든 게 널 닮아 있어 익숙하던 거리도 이젠 어색하게만 느껴져 그 흔한 사랑의 언어조차 우린 왜 말하지 못했을까 왜 그렇게도 우린 조용했을까 이건 우리의 last call 서로의 밤을 울리던 그 목소리 작은 떨림마저 이젠 사라지네 돌이킬 수 없단 건 우리 모두 알고 있었잖아 다시는 울리지 않을 우리의 last call
너도 같은 생각이었을까 어쩌면 우리 마지막까지 서툴게만 사랑했나봐 사소했던 내 말투 하나 둘 셋 선명하게 들려 떠나는 너보다 느껴진 내가 더 미워져
잊고 있던 기억 하나 둘 셋 모든 게 다 남아있어 함께했던 사계가 이젠 어색하게만 느껴져 그 많은 사랑의 언어 중 단 한마디도 하지 않았을까 왜 그렇게도 망설였을까 매일매일이 같을 수는 없겠지
때로는 그리움에 너를 찾겠지
그때 우린 아무렇지도 않게 웃으며 인사할 수 있을까 우리 이건 우리의 Let's go 서로의 밤을 울리던 그 목소리 작은 떨림마저 이젠 사라지네 돌이킬 수 없단 건 우리 모두 알고 있었잖아 다시는 울리지 않을 우리의 Let's go 우리의 Let's go 서로의 밤을 울리던 그 목소리 작은 떨림마저 사라지네
너를 마주할 때면 내 말투가 낯설어 다가가면 사라질까봐 숨을 참고 보게 돼 한마디 꺼낼까 말까 그냥 멀리서 너를 그려 If you feel the same 내 거울 앞에서 연습해서 웃을 타이밍 근데 넌 자꾸 예측할게 너도 알잖아 지금 이 vibe If you feel it too 난 마주칠 때 If you love me just say 같은 맘이라면 그냥 고개 끄덕여도 돼난 계속 웃음 짓게 돼 If you just tell me 너도 나와 같다면 툭 던진 말 오늘 뭐해 그 안에 담긴 내 혼돈은 너로 인해 친구들이 말해 그냥 말 한번 걸어봐 근데 난 그게 잘 안돼눈 마주치면 피하는 척 근데 날 보고 웃어준다면 세상이 조용해져 거짓말처럼 come down 내 거울 앞에서 연습해서
Hi, it's Wednesday. I think it's like 5 p.m. I wanted to come on and talk to you because the day has kind of proceeded. Things have happened. Okay, things have happened. I hope you're ready to put your seatbelt on and, hear me talk about the things that happened today. So first of all, started the day out like any normal day with BL. And then I figured I'm gonna go to my local cafe that's down the road, get a coffee and sit down and read because I have made progress with the staircase in the woods. I'm not very far in. I'm 30 pages in. But I figured I would go to the cafe, get some coffee, maybe get a little snack, maybe a little bit of a loaf or something, You know how sometimes you just go to a cafe and you get a loaf? That's what I was gonna do. And then I put on my shoes and I realized my shoes were seconds away from turning into dust, okay? Seconds away from literally just evaporating into the air. My shoes are so bad, bro. You don't even understand. And they're literally disgusting. They're old, they're raggedy, okay? They're falling apart. And this Friday, I'm going to an anime convention with my friends. And I was like, I cannot walk around that convention with these shoes on. There's no way. And I can't even walk to the fucking cafe with these shoes on. So I was like, I have to leave the house and I have to go buy new shoes. They're on death's door. I went to the mall and I did buy new shoes. I really wanted to get black flats with a pointed toe, but they don't make those. Or the ones that I did find, the fabric or the material was wrong, or they didn't have my size, or they were just kind of ugly. So instead I bought Converse. I used to wear Converse as a teenager, loved Converse, okay? Loved them. And I was one of those emo kids too, where I would vandalize my own shoes. I remember so vividly, bro. I had a pair of high tops where on the white part, this part, I wrote "fuck you." I thought I was the baddest bitch there ever was in the world. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was walking around as a 16, 17-year-old just telling people off via my shoes. I wrote all over them. They were $70 shoes. And I just immediately was I'm gonna tell everybody to fuck off. I bought high tops. Originally, I was thinking I might just buy I'm not sure what they're called, the ones that are lower, but then I tried on the high tops and I kind of prefer the way that they looked over the other ones. I haven't owned a pair of sneakers, even though I don't know if these are sneakers. I'm sure they do count as sneakers. I haven't owned a pair like this over 10 years at least, but they're really comfortable. They did give me blisters, but that's expected when you buy new shoes. Every pair of new shoes you own is going to give you a blister. I think they'll go well with everything that I own. Also, what do you think of my shirt? Isn't she cute? Gay and literate. The search for shoes, success. Finally, Jesus. I'm still gonna look for the kind of flats that I want, but for now, these will do, at least until winter, because in the winter time, I'll start wearing my combat boots. So I bought those, and then of course, I had to go to the bookstore. I had to, like, it was there. Why wouldn't I? They did have a few new horror novels. I didn't want to buy them because they're so expensive. Which I know you're thinking like, Jordan, what the fuck? What do you mean? You've bought books when you had no money at all. Why wouldn't you buy them? Ever since I did that video on consumerism and booktube, I've just been thinking so much about like what I need, you know what I mean? And like, you know, responsibility. So they did have a few new books that I'm interested in. They did have the new one that's, I believe, written by a Filipino author, and I really want to check it out. They had a new one from the guy who wrote Dead 11. That one looked good. And then there was another one that was like a zombie apocalypse one. They all look really good, and I'm excited to check them out when I do eventually. But I didn't buy them because in Canada, a brand new hardcover book is like $42, $39. It's crazy, but I did buy manga. I love that I'm like, yeah, I didn't buy books because consumerism, but then I'm like, but I did buy more manga. I was on Instagram and I saw this reel of this girl talking about this manga. She was like, haha, it was cute, whatever. But then it actually like changed her life. She didn't expect it to be so good. And then it was just like, it rocked her world. And I was like, what? Okay. So I immediately added it to my wish list and I found it at the bookstore, and that is Love on the Horizon. This is volume 1. I believe there's only 2 volumes, but from that girl's like review, she loved it so much that immediately I was like, I need to read that and see if I feel the same way. It seems to me kind of like a slice of life, like maybe like a teenage, college age love story between 2 dudes, which we love to see it. I love to see it. Something that I've been so excited for. I Didn't Mean to Fall in Love double. This is the sequel to I Didn't Mean to Fall in Love. I read the first one and was surprised that I liked it so much. Bug, what are you doing? Because the first one, like, you open the book, the manga, and the first page, bro, is this black-haired dude putting a dildo in his asshole. Like, that's the first page. So it's a little bit of like a jarring manga. It's a bit crazy, but like after you get past like the whole like, whoa, that's a guy's asshole and it's large. Like once you get past that, it's a really cute love story. And so when they announced that the sequel was coming out, very excited. I think I want to reread the first one and then read this one. This one's also kind of like a college BL romance thing. I also thought about going back to Sephora and buying some body mist from Sol de Janeiro, but I was like, no, don't do it. Just like use the lotion that you have, because honestly, I've been using the lotion. First of all, skin soft, plump, moist. The scent, oh, it like transfers onto my clothes and it smells so good. I just want to like literally soak myself in this scent. I went to the mall, I had a little bit of fun, I bought some new shoes, etc. Staircase in the Woods. I'm only 30 pages in, like I said so far, but I really like this so far. I really like the way that Chuck writes. There's like a certain je ne sais quoi to it, okay? There was also one quote that like really, really got me. I was like, whoa, Chuck, hold your horses. Hold your horses. Who gave you permission to pop your pussy right in my face? Because he did. Like with this line, I was like, whoa. Why is this beautiful? The line is, he was still shaky from the flight. The ghost of adrenaline still haunted his body's hallways. The ghost of adrenaline still haunted the hallways of his body. The ghosts of adrenaline, Tiffany, they haunt the hallways of his body. Oh, oh, Chuck, what the fuck? The ghosts of adrenaline are haunting his hallways in his body. Fuck off, Chuck. That's crazy. It literally gives me chills. Oh my god. I got goosies. Okay, I got fucking goosies, bro. It's so beautiful. It's so good. That line, I think I read that and I was like, why is that so beautiful but so simple? oh. In terms of characters, okay, so far we've met, I think, our main four main characters. We've mostly seen from Owen and Lane, Lore, their point of view. We haven't really seen from Nick or Hamish's point of view. And the way that I kind of dislike each and every single one of these people, like Owen just seems like a guy who never got over his emo phase. And you know, more power to him. More power to him. He just kind of seems like your average 30-year-old deadbeat kind of vibe, but without having children. Laura is like an SJW, but like the worst kind. The kind that shoves her activism in your face. Not even in like, oh, this is what I believe, but in like a very like a tacky kind of way. If you've read the book, you know what I mean. There's a scene towards the beginning where Hamish talks about voting for a certain president, and the way that Lore just eviscerates him, I felt it was called for, but at the same time I was like, you're really like killing a vibe, like, because she comes off so like aggressive, you know. I don't know how I feel about her. I don't think I like her. She's like, you know, human rights or whatever, which, you know, me too. love a human right. But then the way that she treats the driver, suspicious. It's one thing to be like, I'm an advocate for people of color and queer people and blah 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 and like women, blah whatever, and then to like treat the driver like shit is kind of weird. It's like something that I noticed with her character. She likes to be the savior type, it seems, but then also treats people that can't do anything for her like shit. I think honestly Laura might be my least favorite character, which is crazy because she's the only woman in the book so far. And then we have Hamish, who is kind of who's like a dad, but also conservative, it seems. And he's just like annoying because he's like, my kids are everything, blah, blah, blah. And they go to ballet or whatever. But then he's also like, I voted for Trump, or the person in the book who's supposed to be Trump. That's annoying. And then Nick. We haven't seen a lot of Nick so far, but Nick has pancreatic cancer. And that's kind of why they're all together, is because Nick was like, hey, I'm going to die soon. Let's hang out. Let's do something. And then there's Maddie, who is dead, or seemingly dead, might be dead. In the book, it's not necessarily said that he's dead, but it's like kind of the vibe that I got that he's dead. We also know, I think, that Maddie is the one who like went up the staircase and disappeared. So it's possible that he is still alive. But now the part where I'm at, all four of them are like in the forest. Originally, Hamish, Lore, and Owen thought that they were going to a hotel, right, to meet Nick. No, the driver brought them to the forest and was like, deuces, and fucking got the fuck out of there. And Nick is like, woo, we're in the forest. And they're like, why are we in the fucking forest? And I think that they're going to try to find the staircase again. Or at least I think that's what Nick wants to do. Also, apparently I'm 45 pages in, not 30. Good for me. I'm going to spend another hour reading from this bad boy because I want to know what's going to happen. But so far, she's a good book. So far, I really, really like it. I'm excited to see what happens if there's more shit fuckery. I also wanted to talk to you about my latest obsession, okay? And you're like, Jordaline, is it BL? Bet your bottom fucking dollar it's BL, okay? How dare you? How dare you even question? There's this YouTube channel called Suk Film. It's SUKFILM. I forgot how to spell film. They produce and upload like gay content. Okay, so they produce their own like little short series. They have a bunch of GLs and a bunch of BLs. And the way that I'm obsessed with this fucking channel, the way that I've watched almost everything. I've watched all of the BL and I've watched almost all of the GL that they've uploaded. I'm also a part of their membership thing. I also signed up for their membership to get the extended cuts, okay? And the way that I'm obsessed with this YouTube channel, the way that I love what they're doing, it's all, bro, they're all Korean GL BLs, and they're so good. They're so good, bro. The kissing scenes, if you know BL, you know that Korean dramas typically, other than like Chinese dramas, have like the weakest kisses, like, you know, because I mean everybody knows about like the Korean drama, like dead fish kiss. Sometimes that can be the case in some Korean dramas. Bro, the way that the kisses in these dramas are like, oh my god, bro, they're like, I'm kicking, screaming, throwing up, I'm kicking my feet, bro, while I'm watching it. It's so cute. And the kissing is so hot. It's crazy. I think my favorite from their channel is one called Bad Guy. It's about a guy who like meets up with his ex-boyfriend and he's like, hey, just wanted to let you know that I'm getting married to a woman. And his ex-boyfriend is like, what the fuck? Like, he's so pissed off. He's like, this is bullshit. But then they end up like hooking up, right? Of course they do. They're both gay. But then it's like this thing of like, you're comfortable sleeping with me, but you're still gonna go back to your girlfriend, to your affiance, to your wife. Bro, it's so good, bro. And the kissing scene in that one, so cute. It's so cute. But also like heartbreaking, but also really cute. I also love the whole thing of like, I'm gonna try to be normal, but then it's like, no, you're gay. I love that. Anyway, this has been like almost 20 minutes of me yapping. I know you're probably tired of me. You're sick. You're sick and tired. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna read my book. Okay, bye.
Girl, you got me down so bad. I can't say enough. She pull up with that new thing. Please don't fall in love, cause I think of you all day. Yeah, I was running through my brain, can't be nothing. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, read it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. When I was looking outside, girl, you got me lost in your eyes. I got you when you're falling. Just know that I won't be here for long. Thinking of you all day, yeah. Running round in my head, all or nothing. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, read it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. I want you more than just for a night. I'm just saying, you deserve it. I need you, baby, let me stay by your side. Come and show me. Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, read it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. My guitar, it lets her town. I drew my heart a Leno wall, where I felt things were better now. I belong in your arms. Got a paper cup full of wine. I play the Charles Bridge on the side, with your hand resting under mine. Hope I'm not so out of line. Your point of view, different taste. Walking slow, bumpy pace. Cause you know.
Hi, hello, welcome to this. I just got back. It was raining on my way home. I went to a cafe to read and get a little bit of coffee. And on the way back, on the walk home, it started to rain. So that's why my hair is wet and it looks bad. Surprisingly, for me, probably also for you, I am pretty far into The Staircase in the Woods. I'm that far in. I'm 209 pages into this book. I have probably another 100-ish maybe pages. And the way that this book has me by the neck, I'm on my tippy toes. I'm seated. I'm like, Chuck, what's going on? What are you trying to say, Chuck? What are you trying to do, Chuck? Tell me, Chuck. I need to know, Chuck. The way that these characters all individually fucking suck. Especially, and I know I shouldn't feel this way, but I do, especially Lore. I hate her so much. Every single time she's given a chance to be like a genuinely good person who just does good things, she completely fucking fails at it. She fails at it each and every single fucking time. Bruv. Oh, I hate this girl so much. And the fact that Owen is so down bad for her, bruva. Are we looking at the same woman? Are we looking at the same fucking woman? This woman is trash. She has this like superiority complex because she sees herself as this objectively good person, but every single time she's given the opportunity to be a good person, she doesn't fucking do it. So she has all of these things of like I'm an ally and like, you know, I fight for women's rights and queer people's rights. But actually, when it comes down to like the basic shit of just being a nice person, she completely fucking fails at it. I hate this woman so much. Reading the book, I didn't even realize I hated her so much until just this moment. I'm like, oh wow, I really don't like her. All of these people kind of suck. They all kind of suck, except for maybe Maddie. Maddie is the guy who like went up the staircase and who like disappeared. I kind of like Maddie, but also we have not seen Maddie as an adult because he's presumed dead. What I will say also though is I kind of ship the dudes with each other. Like what I want in my perfect world, I want Lore, the only girl in the group, to just be alone because I don't like her. But I want the dudes to get together. Specifically, I really like Hamish with Owen or Nick. Honestly, any Hamish ship I'm in for. I don't know why. It's just like Hamish kind of seems like one of those like big bottoms. He seems like that trope of like, oh, big muscular dude, looks rough, looks, you know, very protective, but actually is just like a little teddy bear in a bottom. Listen, that's so easy to ship. That's so easy for me to ship. I mean, he has great chemistry with literally everybody. At every point, Hamish is like, guys, are we gonna be okay? Like, I need somebody to comfort me because I don't know if we're going to be okay. And then one of the guys, Owen, will be like, yeah, everything's gonna be okay. Everything's all right. And I'm like, ah! You guys are so cute together. Stop it. Listen, I know that Hamish is married to a woman and he has 3 children, but like, let my Delulu be the Salulu. If Owen was with Hamish, that solves the Lore problem, doesn't it? The solution to the problem is for them to just be gay. Problem fucking solved. Other than my delusional fantasies, I'm really, really, really enjoying this book. Like, really enjoying it. I need to know what the fuck is going on. Okay, because I'm confusing. And like, it seems almost, and like, listen, I'm not going to spoil what's up the staircase. I'm not going to do that, you know, because that's a spoiler. But I need to know what's going on because there's so many things that seem like too specific to be like by chance. So I'm wondering if these things kind of like fit together, if it like means something, or I'm thinking also if the narrative is lying to us. I'm questioning, like, is this staircase shit real, or is one of the characters like giving us this false narration and it's all actually just like in their head and like something else happened to Maddie? Because that's the thing too, I really don't trust these people. Especially Lore. Oh, please, if you hate Lore, let me know in the comments. Please, Lore haters unite, please. I have so many theories, but at the same time I'm like, I've got nothing. Big brain empty. I think I'm gonna finish it today. I think I want to finish it today because I have about probably like 2.5 hours left on the audiobook. As for like the horror, she's not really horroring. Like, she's got some horror. Am I annoying? it feels a lot more like a thriller or like a mystery than it does a horror. So far, I'm 200 pages in though, and we've had like a few scenes where it's kind of like blood, oh no, blood. And that's about it. You know what though, what I will say, maybe the horror is the friends we made along the way. Because that's kind of how this book feels. It feels like relationships are terrifying. Scary to get close to people. It's scary to connect to them. And it's scary to trust people. That's like literally kind of what it's giving me. That's kind of the horror in my head. But it also goes to show that like a lot of people have like intrusive, disgusting thoughts. Or thoughts that would like betray the people that they love, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like defining of who you are. Because a few of the characters will think certain things and then immediately feel guilty about thinking those things. What I will also say too, we don't get any POV chapters from Hamish or Nick, and I really wish we did, because I'm sick of Lore. I'm sick of this bitch. I don't want to hear about her anymore. Give me more Hamish. I want to know about how he's daydreaming about the other boys. I want to know how he's feeling, know how he's scared. I haven't talked about Nick. Nick for me is kind of, I don't know, he's just like that friend in every friend group who's like kind of annoying, aka me, and uses sarcasm and I guess meanness as like a defense mechanism. But when you get down to the heart of it, he's like really soft and kind of warm, and you can tell that he like cares about his friends. I don't mind Nick. Nick's whatever. Same thing with Hamish. Owen, I just kind of wish he would like tell Lore what the fuck is up. Like, I kind of just wish that he would like chew her out. I kind of wish that he would grow a backbone, just like a little bit. That's what I want for Owen. And Lore, kind of hope she dies. I hope that they find Maddie. Because I want to see adult Maddie. I want to see what he's like, you know. I mean, but he's probably traumatized. I don't know. But anyway, other than the staircase in the woods, I've been watching BL. That's not surprising to you, is it? I rewatched yesterday Ball Boy Tactics, which is a Korean BL. And when I tell you, bro, it's so fucking good. It's my second time watching it, and I'm just as obsessed as I was the first time I watched it. It's so good for literally no fucking reason. And you're thinking like Korean BLs are kind of like tame in comparison to like, you know, like Thai BLs maybe. Ball Boy Tactics was like a step above. You know what I mean? Like the direction, they bumped it up, because usually with a Korean BL you can expect maybe like 2 kissing scenes maybe, but in Ball Boy Tactics there's a literal sex scene. There's a scene where they're shown having sex. It's so good. And then also the 2 leads are so hot. Oh my god, they're so good. It's such a good Korean BL. If you have not watched it, you need to watch it. Basically, it's about this gymnastics guy. He's like a gold medalist, okay? Like in the Olympics. Like people call him Korea's grandson because he's so famous. People love him so much. But he retires gymnastics and he decides to go to university. And that's where he meets this basketball player who still plays basketball. He's also quite famous for being a basketball player. And they like become friends and then also lovers. And it's so fucking cute. I could literally scream and die. I've also been absolutely obsessed with the 2 main leads of Love for Love's Sake, which is another BL drama, another Korean BL drama. Bro, the way that I ship them, like IRL, and I know maybe that's not healthy, I don't know, but I do. I ship them IRL so hard, bro, because like they make it so easy to. The show ended like 2 years ago. Okay, it came out 2 years ago, or maybe it was a year ago. Either way, it's been a while since the show came out, and these guys still go live together, still post photos, are still like friends, call each other baby. Bro, the fans are like, if it's fan service, it's crazy. But they're so cute together. I'm literally obsessed with them. Before I go, actually, I should tell you, tomorrow I'm going to an anime convention. I don't know how long I'm going to be there for. I'm hoping I'll be home by like 5 p.m. and then I don't know, we can wrap up the vlog and we can talk a little bit about stuff. I'll try to get good footage from the anime convention. But I don't know, I'm always shy when I have to like film in public because I'm like, oh my God, what if everybody hates me and thinks I'm stupid? you know, normal thoughts, things that people think. I really wanted to buy a lot of merch, but I'm broke. So I don't think I'll be able to buy a lot. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks for me, honestly. But anyway, I'm going to finish this book. I think I'm also going to watch some BL. I'll talk to you later. Okay? It was so good seeing you. Oh my God. You look amazing, by the way. You look literally fucking stunning. I want to kiss you. Okay, bye.
People in therapy are often there to deal with people in their lives who won't go to therapy. I have a job, it's actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else. I read self-help books, I do meditation, walks in the woods, a new destination. I sit with my feelings. Sometimes I'm even journaling. I got a full-time job, though no one pays me, and it's all thanks to you. Some days I wish I had a relationship status. Then I remember last time I ain't got time for that. I have a job, it's actually quite fulfilling. Though my hairline is thinning, I barely do anything else. I read self-help books, I do meditation, walks in the woods, a new destination. I sit with my feelings. Sometimes I'm even journaling. I got a full-time job, though no one pays me, and it's all thanks to you. My friend says I ain't stuck. I'm too self-aware, but how else will I get any luck if there are wounds left to wear? I read self-help books, I do meditation, walks in the woods, a new destination. I sit with my feelings. Sometimes I'm even journaling. I got a full-time job, though no one pays me, and it's all thanks to you.
Hi. So it's actually Saturday. I didn't update you yesterday because after I got home from the anime convention, I was so freaking tired. Like I got home around, I think 9 p.m. and I left the house around 11 a.m. No, I left the house at like 10 a.m. and I was dead tired, bro. Dead tired. So it's Saturday and I'm going to tell you things that happened. I did finish The Staircase in the Woods. I finished this on Thursday night and I absolutely loved it. I get what you mean now when you say that Chuck Wendig is a pussy pop. I get what you mean when you say that he's boots the house down, mama purr. Okay, I get it now. This man can write. This was so good. And the characters, so compelling. Some of them not in a good way, but compelling. And I think actually after I've finished the book, I think my favorite character is Nick, which is crazy. But I think Nick is my favorite. The way that I ship No. I know you're like, Jordaline, the ships don't matter in this case. Like this book isn't about ships. I know that. I'm just telling you right now that my ship is Nick and Owen, okay? And they don't get together, but they do have moments. They have moments. And like, sure, maybe it's me and my Delulu ass reading into things. I don't care. Okay? I want them to be together. They're so cute together. This was so good. And I think honestly, I would probably give it a 4.5 stars. It's not quite a 5-star, but it's so close to being one. I absolutely loved it. I devoured it, actually. What sticks out isn't necessarily like the horror, because I don't think that this is actually like that scary. Sure, there are moments where things kind of get a little bit dicey, a little bit, whoa, that's kind of crazy. But overall, I think what really shines about this book is the characters, obviously. At the back of the book, Chuck does this like acknowledgement kind of thing where he talks about getting lost, not being afraid of getting lost, and like taking your time in being lost. And it was so profound, so eloquent. He talks about how there are actual staircases in woods, which I didn't know was a thing. Apparently it's a thing. Usually it's from like buildings or houses being burnt down or something, but the only thing left is the staircase. And so it's just like a staircase in the woods. There are reasons for them. Sometimes there aren't, which is extra spooky. But he talks about going to a specific staircase that he heard about, and how that really affected him and the novel itself. I thought that was really like a nice touch at the end to sort of like tie everything together with this sense of like the actual real world. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil anything. But what I will say also is I did kind of understand lore a little bit more towards the end. Like in the middle of the book, I was on the hate lore train. I hated lore. Towards the end of it, I was like, you're fine. It's like, whatever. I also cried a little bit at the end, just like a teeny tiny bit. Because I was like, because listen, I'm a sucker for a thing where it's like the power of love. I am a Sailor Moon kid, okay? And so when something is like, we're going to defeat this with the power of love, I can't help but be like moved, Either way, really, really good. 4.5 out of 5 stars. So good. I think you should read it. I think you're gonna like it, Tiffany. If you don't like it, I would be surprised. And I can't wait, honestly, to read more Chuck Wendig. I might honestly, should I read The Book of Accidents next, or should I read Black Apple Orchard? Is that what it's called? Let me know which of his books I should read next, because I'm gonna be a stan. I'm about to be a stan. So tell me, let me know. Anyway, I also wanted to show you the things I got from the anime convention, because I did buy a few things. First of all, I've been living with Han and Lino from Stray Kids. I've had their photo cards in my wallet for months. They've just been in like one of those top loaders, just in my wallet. I wanted to carry them around, but I had nowhere to put them. At the convention, I saw this little photo card holder and I was like, that's so cute. Let me buy it. So I did buy this. Look at how absolutely sweet that is. Okay, we've got Han on that side and then Lino on this side. Look how cute they are. They're so cute. And now I have them on my keychain, on my keys. Look at them. Look how cute that is. Shut up. I'm absolutely obsessed. Finally just like display them like the way that they're meant to be displayed. Proudly. Like, it's just me and my 2 gay boyfriends. Like, that's all it is. They're so cute. Anyway, obsessed with that. I think that's like my favorite thing I got. I also got a bunch of prints. Let me show you them. First of all, I got this print of Madoka and Himeka from Madoka Magica. Look how cute they are. They're so gay. Oh my God. At the convention, I was just looking for gay shit. I didn't care about the heteros. I didn't care about any of that. I wanted to see the Yuri and the gay shit. That's all I wanted. So when I saw this, I was like, that's adorable. I also saw another one of Madoka and Himeka kissing, but all they had was like this like bigger print of it. I think it was like a 5x8 or something. And I was like, that's too big. I don't need that big of a print. But I found this one from a different artist and I thought that's good enough. I also love the outfits. They're so cute. I love them so much. I love them so much. Anyway, okay. Speaking of gays, I also got this print of Hikaru from the summer Hikaru died. And of course, I also got his boyfriend. They're so cute, bro. They're so cute together too. I don't know what I'm going to do with these prints. I might frame them. I don't know. And then, okay, speaking of lesbians, again, I got this of the Green Yuri manga. I'm not sure actually what their names are. I've only read volume 1, but I thought that this was such a cute print. I had to get it. And, lesbians, we love that. Okay, and this isn't gay, but it's beautiful and I needed it for the deal. We have Haku from Spirited Away. Look how pretty that is. Like, shut up. I don't know if you guys have seen Alien Stage, and listen, I wasn't expecting to see anything from Alien Stage, but I saw this person at the convention. They had photo cards for Alien Stage, and I was like, bro, I need that. And so I got Ivan and Till because they're boyfriends. Look at them. They're so cute. If you've seen Alien Stage, you know how absolutely devastating these two are. And like, it kills me because they're so cute together. Even though technically Till is in love with somebody else, Ivan, it's so... I just want them to be together. Is that crazy? And I got these photo cards of them. And listen, I don't know what I'm going to do with these photo cards. I have nowhere to put them, especially too, since I have Lino and Han in the photo card holder. This, by the way, this is the back of the card. But I had to have them because they're just so cute. I honestly should have gotten more photo cards like from the same seller of Alien Stage, but in my head I was like, I just need my particular ship, my ship. Anyway, so I got those. Let me know if you've seen Alien Stage. Let me know if you're also devastated. Anyway, this isn't from an anime. I just thought the art was really cool, and so I bought it. And it's this print. Look at that. Tiffany, do you see that Eltrick cat monster with the ribbon and the fucking bells and like the tentacles? Bro, it's so cute and so creepy. I'm obsessed with it. I think I am legit going to frame this and put it on my wall because it's so pretty. I love it. The artist had other art as well, like other horror art, but this one was my favorite, so I picked up this one. I also got so many stickers, and like, that's the thing, I buy stickers and I don't ever use them. So when I was at the con, I was like, should I buy these? Because I don't think I'm actually going to use them. But then I was like, they're so cute, I have to. First of all, I got this Cardcaptor Sakura sticker sheet. Look at, oh my god. And like, listen, this is the reason I bought it, because of Toya and Yuki. I had to get it because of them. The boyfriends. They're so cute, bro. And then, okay, of course, Sakura and Lee. Oh, they're so cute. I don't think I'm ever gonna use these, but they're so freaking adorable. I had to have them, mainly because of Toya and Yuki, because I love them so much, and they are my like alt ship when it comes to Cardcaptor Sakura. I also picked up a few stickers. This one from Kiki's Delivery Service, cute. The same vendor was also selling this one, which is a Sailor Moon sticker. It matches my thigh tattoo, and it's also sparkly for the straight people because I am an ally. I also got one from Fruits Basket of Kyo and oh my god, what the fuck's her name? Hotaru. Oh my god, I almost forgot her fucking name. They're really cute. This is my ship from Fruits Basket because it's the right ship. The rest of them are gay. I got these guys. Look how cute. From Heaven Official's Blessing. They're so sweet. I saw a few places that had like stickers for Heaven Official's Blessing, but these ones were the cutest ones that I could find. Look at them. They're so cute. I could die. I honestly didn't see a lot of Skate the Infinity. There were a few I saw that were like them kissing or them naked, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute. But I found these and I thought they were just adorable. Okay, listen, if you think that this anime isn't gay, you're crazy, bro. They're obviously boyfriends. The piece de la resistance. The piece de la resistance. I didn't even find these, okay? My friend did, and she bought them for me. And it's Sasaki and Miyano. Sasaki and Miyano stickers. Look at them. Bro, look at them. They're so cute. I've never found Sasaki and Miyano merch, like unofficial merch, at a convention. Never. Nobody ever has anything for them. But then my friend found these and she bought them for me. I'm never using these. I can't use them. Legally, I'm not allowed to. These are going into my shrine, my Sasaki and Miyano shrine, and they will be forever cherished. Look how fucking sweet they are. I'm obsessed, bro. I'm so happy that she found these. I don't know what I would have done if she hadn't. Like, literally made my entire life. I'm not even lying. I'm not even joking. I think that was all I got from the convention. Anyway, Tiffany, this has been too long already, so I'm gonna go. I'm currently doing sprints with my patrons, and I think the sprint's about to end. So I will see you. I'll see you later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit subscribe, because we talk about spooky shit, we talk about creepy shit, we talk about Sasuke and Miyano and gay shit. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the vlog. Let me know if you have any other suggestions in terms of like doing things to make me fall back in love with reading. I'd love to know anything that you have to say, any opinions. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day, Tiffany. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.
Girl, you got me down so bad. I can't say enough. She pull up with that new thing. Please don't fall in love, 'cause I think of you all day. Yeah, I was running through my brain. Can't be nothing, 'cause I just know you got me.